What's going on, guys? I'm back at it again with another Marvel Rivals video, and in today's video I am going to be showing you how to play the new mode that came out not too long ago. I was planning on doing a video earlier, but it did take a while for me to actually learn how to play these characters because this mode's a little different per se. So yeah, and for those who are struggling, this video is for you. But if there are some that are somewhat knowing how to do it, but then sometimes do struggle, then I guess this could be for you. I don't know, really up to you. But yeah, we'll get right into it. Okay, first character we're gonna start off is Iron Fist, and I will have gameplay in the background for each and every character that I'll be talking about. But yeah, the way I see Iron Fist being played in this mode is pretty simple. He basically could kick the ball away from pretty much anyone, including Star-Lord, but the tricky thing about Star-Lord is that you have to be very careful with your high jump so you could reach him, per se, so you could be able to hit him. But if you do see a Star-Lord flying across the arena just to reach the goal, don't worry too much. You could literally hit them out of the air because they're not going to have enough flying distance to reach to the other side of the goal, and they'll start falling off like nearly at the end. And when they're starting to fall, you could hit them and you'll be able to get the ball back, which I do find kind of funny. And it is pretty easy to do from time to time. Like, yeah, it could be hard if you're going up against like a decent team, but if you have a decent team yourself, then you should be good and dandy when it comes to like kicking the Star-Lord out of the air and then throwing the ball to your teammate and stuff. But yeah, he's more of like a character that's for like taking away the ball and, you know, going pretty far when it comes to like getting the ball away from the enemy team, which is really good. But yeah, on to the next character I'll be talking about. Okay, Star-Lord. Now when it comes to Star-Lord, I know a lot of Star-Lords do this because I've done this myself, but don't do this unless like there's a bit of the timer left, because then the team will figure out what you're going to start doing and then they're going to start doing the same thing, which is sort of a bad idea. So I would say this is a last resort. Like I mentioned earlier with the what's it called, with the Iron Fist segment of the video, which is that Star-Lords like to fly up in the air while having the ball, reaching to the other side of the goal, and then doing their jumps and stuff so they could reach the goal. But only do that as a last resort type of thing when like the timer's about to run out, or and you're behind on points, I guess, so then you can somewhat catch up. But yeah, like right here, see, that was pretty simple. We weren't able to catch in time, but yeah, that's because we lost a point. But yeah, he's really good per se when it comes to like taking the ball really far away, but I wouldn't suggest like the flying method because, like I said, you could get hit out of the air pretty easily by like a really good Star-Lord on the enemy team or a really good Iron Fist. But yeah, he's more of a person that's good with throwing the ball farther away too while flying. So in my opinion, it's best to somewhat be up in the air, and if you see like your teammate on the other side where the other goal is, throw it over there. Make sure they grab it, or hopefully they could go for it. If you're playing with a team, then it should be simple and easy. Just wait for your teammate to go over there, throw the ball so they could grab it, and then they could reach the goal. You're basically like the person that could what's it called, make the ball go to the other side of the goal if you want to. So it's sort of like a freebie, but at the same time it's very risky, because like I said, he could get hit out of the air pretty easily by a really good Iron Fist or Star-Lord. But he does have some really good counters, but at the same time, his counter is kind of weak because it has a really long charge time, per se, which does kind of suck for a Star-Lord, in my opinion. But he is pretty good on everything else. When it comes to like trying to take the ball away from someone and shooting it away from somebody else, it is kind of hard because it does take a while to recharge to the point where you might be somewhat stuck and having to wait for that to recharge. So it's best for you to save it when you see that the enemy team is on the other side, or when the enemy team is near one of your teammates that have the ball, just so you can hit them away from it, or hit them or spread them apart so your teammate could run towards the goal. Or, like I said, your best bet is to throw the ball to the other side so your teammates can get it. Or you could fly to the other side where your teammates could throw the ball for you, and then you just fly near the goal somewhat. But yeah, that's the best way to play Star-Lord in my opinion. Now probably this is one of, if not the hardest characters to play, which is Black Widow in this mode, because at first I didn't really understand her because I felt like she wasn't the best, but she can be good when it comes to running towards the goal with the ball. But I will say her downside is her sweeping attack, which is to take away the ball, because it's not that very long of a distance and it is kind of weak. So in my opinion, it's best for you to like hit the ball away from someone if you're close enough to the point where you feel like you're gonna hit them, or like really close where you can hit them, because it is very hard to hit them if you're not that close. But yeah, just like that, like I showed you in the clip right there, hit them when you're near them, because you're not gonna hit them while you're like what, a few meters away. I will say her swiping ability when it comes to like swiping the ball away does pretty much suck, but she's basically really good for just throwing the ball across the map and running towards the goal with the ball, just so you can get a point. She's really good for snagging a lot of points if your teammates know what you're doing, which is to run towards the goal. That's pretty much her role, which is to score goals or to like maneuver around said enemy team. And if your teammates are really good, they could protect you from getting hit, which should be good. Especially Iron Fist. Iron Fist has a really fast recharge time. Black Widow does as well, but her sweep attack is really weak. But she is the best when it comes to like scoring a ton of goals. The best when it comes to like throwing the ball across the map if you can't make it in time, if you're about to get hit or you feel like you're about to get hit. Just throw it to your teammate and your teammate can carry the ball towards over there, just like I did with the Star-Lord. Or who was that? Oh no, that's Iron Fist. Okay, but yeah, that's how she works. She's pretty much only good throwing the ball away all the way to the other side of the goal and running towards the goal with said ball. But that's it if you have a good team that's good at protecting you, per se, which is really good. Other than that, I think that's for all the characters. I mean, that's the only characters you can play in this mode. I will say the mode is fun, but it's really up to you and who you want to play and who you want to choose to play, because I will say from easiest to hardest, the easiest being Iron Fist, all the way to Black Widow being like the hardest, because her range is like really bad when it comes to like swiping the ball away. Star-Lord is really good, but he has like a really long recharge time, which does suck, but it is what it is, you know. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video that I made. I mean, it did take a while for me to understand the mode a little better, but hopefully this helped you out a lot, because I see a lot of people, when this mode first came out, I seen a lot of people just trying to do their own thing when you're supposed to, well, of course this is a team-based mode, but at the same time, it's like, you could do this solo if you know what to do, per se. Which is why I'm trying to like make this like small little video guide for you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the small little guide on how to play said characters, like their weaknesses or their strengths and such. Like I said, Iron Fist's weakness is getting hit really easily, because he does not run really fast. So his weakness is running. He's not the best runner, but he is the best at hitting the ball away from enemies. Star-Lord is in between, and then Black Widow is like the best when it comes to like taking the ball towards the goal or throwing the ball all the way towards the goal if you have a teammate the other side per se, which is really good. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and peace. But yeah, I was able to get this the event cosmetic as well, so I'm happy about that. But hopefully this helps you complete those challenges and learn how to play each character.